clean that off. Hello, so this is another weird doing stuff, but I'm out in public, so I feel a bit weird. I'm decided to take a weekend to go walk somewhere, so I'm just going to go for a wander after a really bad night's sleep, but maybe more about that later. So yeah, surroundings, pretty. It's really quite nice and quiet, so I'm going to try not to talk too much and just film, because I don't really want to disturb the sincerity. There you go, that's my fancy word for the day. Sincerity. Ooh, there's a rock there. Oh. Let's go for a wander. That's what I came to see. Big ass rock. I do feel like I should have gone around the top first, but it's kind of scary high. Oh, look at it. Anyway, we'll start that until I get the big ass rock. So that up there is Pete's Stone, which I kind of wanted to come see because it looks cool. Big ass rock. That's my phone telling me, my watch telling me something. There is a trail to go up and look at it, but it's uphill. And like I said, I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm kind of going to go with reserving energy for when it's needed. Dodging cowpats. So yeah, it's kind of cool looking. Nature's funky. There you go, there's a t-shirt. You can hear bugs. I don't know why I have to whisper, they can't hear me. Well, they probably can actually. Yeah. Pete's rock. I bet Pete didn't know he had a rock. Did you, Pete? Anyway, let's walk for a bit more, shall we? Looks like I'm coming up to my first obstacle. Really difficult wall. Let's see how we go on. Looks a toughie. A little old wall that's just like dividing everything up. I own this bit and I own this bit. Technically I own nothing, I've just given somebody who's richer than me money for stuff. It's all a bit funny, isn't it? Oh, right. Knobbly rocks, this is ankle twisting territory. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. Fairly nice simple walk so far. It's kind of the reverse of one that somebody's put on OS Maps app. So it goes from like Wardlow, gets to Cressbrook, and then round to Litton and some other bits, and then it's a big loop. And I'm just kind of going to guess it and hope that I get all the way around. Yeah, if I'm feeling fancy, I'll put a screenshot in as well of the little route thingy. That is fairly moderate so far. Already sweating my balls off, but then it's really quite hot today. It's going to be one of those hottest day of the year, and then raining all afternoon, so quite looking forward to the rain, I think. Get a bit of petrichor going. It's the good kush. Right, let's coming up to another big valley thing. Apologies for the wind. I don't know why I'm apologising, it's nature, fucking deal with it. That'll be the only one you get. Yeah. It's very quiet. I feel like I'm spoiling it. But, well, I am spoiling it by talking, but there's no one else around and I'm still enjoying the view, so... Oh, there's some stairs carved in up there. There is a trail going that way actually, just make sure I'm not supposed to go that way. Don't think so. I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. Zoom in a bit more on me, please. No. That has some mega elevation. It would take me to Wardlow Haycrop. When I get to my little split for walking around, I might consider it. Not today though, I don't think. No, too hot today. Don't feel like being a mountain goat, but I can see stairs up there, so the trail goes off up that way, and then about there, not that you can really see where I'm pointing, there's a little set of stairs. This in theory should lead round to a river that I can follow for a bit. So let's keep going, shall we? I've just realised that's the riverbed down to the right of me, and obviously due to the weather we've had over recently, it's drier than an orange chuff, as they say. So yeah, I'm guessing when we have a bit of rain and stuff, and during the winter, it's quite a pretty little river. Oh, little like river grass, waiting for some water. I'm so dry! Water me! Oh, also making sure that I do periodic tick checks. I don't know what it's like for ticks around here, but since I started looking at walking stuff, all I get is fucking warnings about them all the time. So yeah, there's one thing to add to the paranoia list. Gotta love it. Tick checking, tick. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Close up of a dried up river. It's got walls either side and everything. Ooh. Which way are you walking, Mr. Beard? See what's singing, shall we? Let's see if it will work. I don't know what signal I've got. It might not work. Let's have a go. Merlin, where are you, Merlin? Another Eurasian wren. High tech. Yep, we're all about the Eurasian wrens around here. I did it this morning whilst I was at the campsite, and it was that and bumper fuckers. To most normal people, pheasants. Yeah. Though I've seen loads of swallows, swifts, or house martins. I don't know. I don't think it's house martins because I think if I'm right, they've got like white bellies on them, or quite obvious white bellies. I get confused with swallows, swifts, and house martins a lot of the time. Obviously they're a very similar shape. I think it's a bit of body size is different, and then there's some very slight. A friend of mine told me what the differences were the other day, and I've completely forgotten. Literally, I think it went out of my head 2 seconds after he mentioned it, unfortunately. I don't retain facts very well. Oh, yeah, look at all the moss. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Tiny tree growing. Cool. Anyway, let's carry on. Still following the riverbed, but we're on the other side now. Not far off Cressbrook, I think. Yeah, it's been alright. It's very humid. I am absolutely drenched. Not in the fun way. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Sort of bit of mixture of valleys and foresty bits so far. Mossy walls everywhere. Yeah, need to stop for a drink break soon and rehydrate. Treated myself to some electrolyte-y stuff just because I knew that I'd probably end up sweating my tits off whilst doing this, so get them salts. Yeah. Oh, this looks like a little ankle twisting route. Let's have a focus on the walking rather than the holding of the camera. Whee! Yeah, all that looks like civilization over there, so I'm going to stop filming for a bit. So I've made it to Cressbrook. And just listen to that sound. Running water's awesome. That was my first moment of almost going the wrong way. As I started to climb up the hill from that water bit, I realised that was kind of taking me away from the route that I was thinking of going. So this one technically follows me. I follow the river, hopefully, and then there'll be a little village, and then I head off to Litton, and then from Litton back to Wardlow, and then I have to figure out what I'm doing with myself for the rest of the day. Not sure at the moment, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's very pretty. All those ducks. Duckies. Oh, I might need to get my camera out again. Big hills and butterflies. That's nature. Rambling of a man who's a little bit worried he's not going to get enough water in him today. I'm hoping there's a little villagey area on the way. So I'm kind of hoping there's somewhere I can fill my bottle up. We shall see. I'll keep just sipping every so often for now. Should be alright, to be honest. Don't feel too bad at the minute. Oh, fish! I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Oh, fishies! I'm not very good with guessing fish, so I'm just going to guess trout. If in doubt, trout it out. Yeah, there's a little t-shirt. Yeah. Cool. Onwards and hopefully not too much upwards. I want some level bits for a while. I've had a snack, so vaguely re-sugared. Yeah, that was where those guys are going up right now, which I don't think you'll be able to see very well, was where I was going to end up walking. There's a big no from me. Which would have been alright if it wasn't this hot and it was going in the right direction. That's also useful. Anyway, let's leave it there for a bit. So, that walk was going lovely until I realised that I ended up in Litton Mill, which is at the bottom of a valley. And to get to Litton, I have to climb out of the valley. Not climb, but fairly steep gradient road, just constant. I took the shorter path. There was you could technically cut the corner off, but it was like twice as steep. And I thought, fuck it, less steep, a bit longer walk. So yeah, now a bit of a road trog to Litton. And then I think I'm just going to find somewhere to crash at Litton for a bit. And it's the final little stretch to Wardlow again. Where I'm going to, again, crash and probably have another shower. Because I am grim. Yeah. Keep on keeping on, as they say. As the kids say. Whew. And there we have it. There's Pete's Stone again. Pete's Rock. I have done full loop pretty much. My campsite is in the distance over there. I can see the field next to where I'm staying. And yeah. Oh yeah, with regards to the campsite, and I'd mentioned obviously earlier on not getting any sleep. If you're a stag do and you're staying at a campsite with lots of people that aren't on a stag do, can you stick to the times that they request you to stop being dickheads? Like, I understand people are out to have fun and things, but it shouldn't really be at the expense of other people. Didn't mind up until that point, but I also had a tennis ball twatted at my car, hit the front bumper, thankfully no damage. And I'm a bit of an anxious person generally anyway, but my auto response is to be a dickhead, and it's going to get me into trouble one day, and I really need to get that under control. But yeah, when they said sorry and I said you fucking will be, I was in a bit of a panic attack from that point onwards, because I didn't really know what was going to happen, but nothing did. It's just drunk more. Well, one of them's a very drunk moron, the rest of them were just being stupid. But yeah, anyway, I'm not putting it down on this. This has been a really good walk. I'm absolutely knackered. I've stopped in Litton for about half an hour or so, because I've just thankfully got some more water, but I also bought a can of dandelion and burdock. Yes, the good kush, and a Lucasade, and I had a quick snack of something that isn't just pure sugar, and I'm going to make the last trail back. I thought I'd just do this little bit. There is a way of going that way and stuff, but I haven't got the energy for that shit. I'm really, oh, and it's just starting to rain a little bit, which is going to be very nice. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed coming on this walk with me. I'm going to try and take some more pictures of peat stone, and yeah, hopefully do a few more of these at some point. So if you stay till the end, thanks for watching. If not, you're not seeing this ended.